Alright, so this is the final project for CIS 245 for Professor Kelly at Monco. And this essentially is like a simulation of a railway management system that combines Java, FX, and its UI along with SQL. So essentially what happens is that there are 7 tables. There's 2 users and like 5 objects, I suppose. So there's administrators and there's customers. Customers can purchase and cancel tickets. Administrators can update, delete, create customers, schedules, tracks, tickets, everything basically, except for other administrators, and they can't purchase tickets. The tables are pretty self-explanatory. However, let me just explain the relationships and some unique things. So the emails and usernames of the administrators and customers are both unique. So you can't have 2 accounts with 1 email, and you have to have a unique username that's not like any other username that exists. And the cool thing is that when you create or update an account, an email is sent, which is pretty cool. The train station, schedule, track, and ticket all have relationships. For example, like a ticket, you can't create a ticket without any of the other 4. So for a ticket, as you can see, you need a schedule ID. For a schedule ID, you need a train and track ID, and for the track ID, you need a station from and station to ID. Essentially how it works is like, you can't have, a ticket is incomplete if you don't know what train station you're going from or to, or if you don't know what train you're supposed to get on. I mean, that's just, or the departure time or arrival time, that's just ridiculous. So that's why they're all sort of related. Another note, if you can see, there's an owner ID in the ticket table. That's always set to null by default, because when a ticket's created, no one owns it right away until a customer buys it. So let me just sort of show the overall program. This is a very brief overview. Let me just show that the password and username thing actually works. So if I actually put in the right one, admin password, brings me to the admin view, and I can do a bunch of different fun things. Yay. But if let's create a ticket. And by the way, I actually created all these things in this UI here. So it is pretty cool, and it does work. So 105. So for the date, you always need to put something that is within the calendar year. It doesn't necessarily have to be it can be in the past, but it has to be in 2018. Let's just put it in customer seats, and let's do that, and let's create this ticket here. Yay. So a ticket was created, and let's execute this, and you can see the ticket down here is right there, and the owner's null because there's no owner. So we have no customer to buy the ticket. So let's create a customer. So if I create a customer here in the create account view, change stare it to my email. My username can just be something random, dash, and confirm password. Here we go. And an email was sent, and an account was created. And if you can tell, I've practiced this a lot. But let's view the new email. Here we go. Sent 0 minutes ago, and there's the email. Right there. It means nothing at all, but it's an email. So there you go. So that is that. Now, if we go back here and and also this little remember me button just remembers your username. May as well click it. So what was it? Das. Oh yeah. Well, I can view it in the database now. Das and A. All right. So and A. Log in, and here's the customer view. I can purchase or cancel tickets. I can't cancel anything because I don't own anything. But if I purchase a ticket, ticket number 1, save changes. Okay. I purchased that ticket. So now if I run here, there it is. I'm the owner now. How about that? It's pretty cool. And that's pretty much all I really wanted to show. I basically showed, I didn't show everything, but I showed all of the, well, here, let me log back in and let me show you what happens when you cancel a ticket. So, save changes. Okay. Cancel the ticket. Execute. And now it's null. Yay, because now we're not the owner anymore. And also, I guess if I put in like some random number, right, it'll say, hey, that's not a ticket that exists. If we sign out, go back to the admin account and go to password. All right. Let's just we already created something. Let's delete something. So let's delete I don't know, that ticket. I guess. So if we delete the ticket, we execute. Hey, there's not a ticket. Let's actually delete. I don't know. Let's delete the customer now, or I don't know. Let's delete. Uh, I don't know. We could delete a track, I guess. It doesn't really matter, honestly. Let's delete a track, and we successfully deleted a track, and now the track doesn't exist anymore. All right. So I guess the last thing to really showcase is updates, and I suppose I could just update like a train station. That's the easiest one to do. Let's update train station number 2, and let's update its name to not Newport Station, but New Fart Station. And let's give it New Fart, PA. And I don't know why I said Newport, since that's like in New Jersey, but whatever. And now it's in Newport, PA. Yay. So as you can see, the update, the create, and the delete all work, but there is some things I want to talk about if I have time. Okay, I have a little bit of time. So for update, one fatal flaw is that you have to enter in like every single field. And here's why I made it like that, because just for me, like for this simulation for a final project, I didn't want to be completely overtly tedious. And here's the problem. So if I were to like say, hey, you can update only email and password, then I also have to take into account, hey, you can update this and that, but not this, but not that. There's so many conditions. And if I just make it blanket, like, hey, you have to update everything if you want to update something, then that just makes it easier on me to code. It would just be tedious. It wouldn't be anything more, I don't know, revolutionary or whatever. It would just be very extremely tedious to do that, to account for every single condition of every single table. It would just be ridiculous. So basically, that's like, it would just be a pain in the ass to create all those different kinds of SQL statements that were possible. So yeah, that was a no-go. So yeah, and it's pretty cool though. This system, it works. It works, and I fixed every single bug I think so far that's within it. I'll probably find another one at some point. But here, let me show you just one more thing that is a little bit messed up that I kind of think that I should fix in the future if I plan on working on this in the future. So if you can tell, schedule ID still has track ID as track number 1. Well, that's a problem because track number 1 doesn't exist anymore, but schedule ID is fine with that. That's not good. Like the schedule table is fine with that. That shouldn't be. If a track is deleted, then the track ID should also be deleted. But overall, it works pretty well, pretty effectively. This is a nice UI as well. And yeah, I like the way it works. I guess one more thing I could showcase really quick is if I want to create a and yes, it does check if the email is real or not. For example, if I put in that, do that, oh, not S, S. If I do that, press create, it says, hey, you did not enter a proper email address. All right, well, here we go. This time I did, and this is really cool. As an administrator, you have to put in another administrator, or like another administrator has to be looking over your shoulder while they create an administrator account. This way, someone can't just randomly go into the application, a customer, for example, and create an admin account. So if we do password, authorize, yes. Yay! Successfully created a new account. Come over here. Well, look at that. There's another admin, and if we actually go to my other email, there was another email sent as well. There it is. Oh, well, here it is, right there. Yeah, so the basics work. You can delete stuff, you can update stuff, and you can create things. And there is a little bit of an issue with the way the relationships work and like things being deleted and all that. But overall, I think I've fulfilled the requirements of the project. I think this is pretty good. I mean, 1,500 lines of code better fucking fulfill the project, right? So, but yeah, this is pretty good. So, yeah, I'm running out of time now. So, hope you enjoyed my project. This is pretty cool. It was fun working on, and now on to the next one.